Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Ready up, Nerdy? You good? Yo. Yo.
God damn. Fuck running in place, I never do that. My destination is running them that. I run in your trap like rummy your work. For somebody get hurt, nigga run or get clapped. I ain't cool with these dudes, I don't fool with these dudes. I don't wanna show love, I don't wanna give that. I just wanna kick back, take trips, make hits, make big chips stack to they tallest grip snaps. Me and your squad is mismatched. Your cast ain't strong enough to follow his path. And you know the bitch bad if I brought the bitch back. Let the chick ride stick like I taught her witchcraft. Flash when they saw the whip fast. They like, okay, I see you, bitch, how could you not? I drove to CVS, caught the Plan B, and I watch it, she swallow, bitch, I kid you not. Can't take no risk in this game. My money, but my ambition's the same. Talk to me proper, you looking like you at the locker. I pop up how Bishop had came. What's up? Niggas gon' put some respect on my name. Now you're another hour, the whole winter. Take over summer, they late to the party, cause they over slumming. Don't want to on it now, niggas stay over young. I'm on rotator, on me, I'm about to get fly like my leg coming. I promise I can feel it day over 20. They ain't from so far away, and it's funny. I'm clapping at niggas like they owe me money. Shit, now the clip looking like Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
He keeps killing us, father. He keeps taking and taking.
Chopping a new one and let off again. Always knew we was gonna get our revenge. Aim at whoever ain't dead, I would win. You thought cause I'm God in this rap shit, did I just forget all the sins? Oh, how you wish. He dope as 110-hour binge. Everybody say that they start at the bottom. I don't care to doubt him, but this how it ends.
Look at you, son.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. The Pro Bowler, Deion. That'll bring up second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. This time Jackson will throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Try the right side with Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 34. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another run for Gibbs here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Gone. It's Williams on the catch. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really... have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40. Down. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, loop back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's Goff. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 51 yards. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. That one into the hands of Flowers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Jackson going to keep it. He dumps it off for Henry. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw again is Jackson. He's across midfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 10. Jackson. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final second. Extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Goff now looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing again is Goff. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Now it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Hill going to try the right side. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They set up the screen for Henry. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Third and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Goff. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd.